everyone. This is Sarah, the director of Marley Ridge. If you're not able to make it to the open house today, we're going to answer a few of your frequently asked questions concerning summer camp. So stay tuned.
Hey Ashley, so we're in cabin 9. So if you want to come on in, pick a bed, and we can set up our things. Some of your cabin mates are here too. And if you want to, we can show you the bathroom too. So it's right on in there. You may want to know what we eat at Marley Ridge. Here's a typical lunch. We have chicken nuggets and french fries, and there's a vegetarian choice if you are vegetarian. If you are allergic to any other food, we would know that, and it would also be up here. So if you're gluten-free or dairy-free, we would know about that, and you would have an option as well.
One of the things that we have like that Marley Ridge is cookies!
One of our favorite crafts to make are God's eyes. We even have a special place called the Bird's Nest where we hang hundreds of them amongst the Christmas lights and have worship. It's a really beautiful space. Community, service, and sanctuary. That's Marley Ridge. So this is the camp store. Campers get to come here every day, and you can get really cool stuff like a sweatshirt or a really nice t-shirt as a memento. You can get a cool little friend to take home with you, and more importantly, you can get ice cream or a snack in the middle of a hot afternoon. That's the best. Everybody leaves a little bit of money for store, and then at the end of the week, if you have some left over, you can donate it as your offering for the week. This is also the place where you're going to send letters home to your mom and dad, and this is the place where you get letters every day or emails. It all happens at the store.
Tell us about pool time.
Pool time. We love pool time. Everybody goes swimming every day. This is one of our 2 pools, and we have lots and lots of certified lifeguards like Curtis.
Hello.
To keep you safe. We make sure that there's enough lifeguards and enough lookouts present at every swim session so that all the kiddos are safe. They take a swim test their first day in the pool, and if they don't feel comfortable taking a swim test, that's fine. They're just going to stay in the shallow end. If they take it and aren't able quite to make it, they also stay in the shallow end, and if they take it and pass, they can swim in the whole pool. We have counselors in the pool with the kids all the time, and we have a lot of fun. Thanks. One of the cool things about group challenges is that it's really good for building confidence and learning to depend on others, for communicating and group bonding. And it's also just lots of fun. Potomac Lodge is where we meet for rainy day games and activities for skillcraft. It's air conditioned, it's a great large group space, has a beautiful view out over the valley, and it's also located directly across from the Marley Ridge caboose.
This is our outdoor chapel, which is a great place for groups to do morning devotionals and spend some quiet time looking at the view.
Lots of parents want to know what happens with medicines at camp. Our certified med techs, registered nurses, and delegating supervising physician, Dr. Lindsay Fitch, can be found here in the top of cabin 3 at all times while camp is in session, and they are responsible for dispensing all medications and taking care of any injuries or tummy aches that might happen while your camper is here. We spend a lot of time talking about nature since we are out in it, and one of the cool things about God's creation is that it's ever-changing. This is one of our ash trees that was unfortunately killed by a pest called the emerald ash borer, and so it's no longer living, but you can see some really neat things there. So we can see by looking at the rings how old it may have been before it died. And we can see now as we look around the base of it that it is starting to decompose, and that provides life and a home for all sorts of little critters. So nature really is important and amazing, and God created it all. So one of the nicest things about Marley Ridge is the view. We love to spend time, sometimes we worship out here in front of the cross, looking out over the valley. So let me tell you what it is you're looking at. This is the Potomac River, which comes out of Harper's Ferry, where those three mountains come together behind me. And you can see 3 states from here. The mountain directly behind me is Maryland. The big one in the back is West Virginia. And the one over on the other side of the river is Virginia. So they all come together at Harper's Ferry in West Virginia, a very historic site that our Civil War campers get to go and visit, actually. And then the river flows from there, and our adventure campers and our pioneer campers spend time canoeing on that river. So this valley is really special to Marley Ridge, and that view is really beautiful, especially when the sun's setting during worship on a Friday night.
Thank you for joining us for our tour of camp. If you have any questions or concerns, please call the office and we will be happy to help you. We hope to see you this summer.